Alright, hello everybody and welcome back. Today's going to be a different kind of video. Yesterday I said that I was going to cover all the Amiibo that got announced for E3. So first, we're going to talk about Smash Brothers because I forgot to put this in. I'm pretty sure the day before E3 started, Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct, which confirmed the leaks of Roy and Ryu as playable characters, and also confirmed that Mewtwo, Lucas, Roy, and Ryu are all going to get their own amiibo in the future, which I think is amazing. I played a little with Mewtwo in that video I made. I just downloaded Lucas, Roy, and Ryu. I only played with Ryu so far, and I'm 1-0 online for glory because I won, and I was like, quit while you're up. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to these four getting their own amiibo. Next up is the classic and modern version of the 8-bit Mario for the 30th anniversary of Mario. Now, these, I'm going to be honest, are by far probably my favorite ones look wise. Now, I know I said the Splatoon amiibos were the best at the time, but that was at the time. These ones look amazing. Like, there's the pixels, someone put a lot of time into this. And this is what I'm pretty sure the box is going to look like for those. Next up is the Animal Crossing series. They said they were going to release a lot of the amiibo in series, and this is how they have the Smash Brothers set, the Mario set. This is the Animal Crossing set, and it comes with Isabelle, Mabel, Tom Nook, Lottie, Cyrus, Reese, Digby, and KK Slider. Now, I honestly have not. I played 5 minutes of the first Animal Crossing for DS. That's all the Animal Crossing I've ever played in my life. So I know who Isabelle, Tom Nook, and KK Slider are. But that's about it for these characters, at least. So, I mean, I'd love to collect them all. I know there's a new game coming out, like Home Decorator Designer or something like that. Maybe I'll give it a try, but yeah, I don't know the rest. I don't know who the rest are, but I'll still collect them all, of course. Next up are the Amiibo cards, which is something new for the Animal Crossing game, and there's a lot of these. So we're just gonna run down. They have Isabelle, Tom Nook, DJ KK, Rossetti, Digby, Lyle, Lottie, Fauna, Kurt, Leonardo, Lopez, Rasher, Bill, Kiki, Patty, Octavian, T-Bone, Mint, Roscoe, Goose, Chief, Bunny, Serrano, and Peanut. Now, that's a lot of cards, but they're probably a lot easier to make than the Amiibo, so that's why they're coming out with a lot. I know there are some, I'm pretty sure there are some already that got announced earlier. I don't know if any of those were some of the announced few, but maybe I'll collect those as well. I'll be honest, my plan is to have all the Amiibo, so I'll eventually get those. Next up is the Super Smash Brothers set, and along with the already announced Zero Suit Samus, Ganondorf, Olimar, Dr. Mario, and Bowser Jr., there will be a few more that are coming out in September. You have the Mii fighters. You have the Sword Fighter, the Gunner, and the Brawler. You have Falco, who is not actually in this picture, I don't think. You have Duck Hunt. You have Rob, who one of his forms is in there. You'll actually see his second form in a second. And Mr. Game & Watch. Now, what's cool about Rob is that Rob and Mr. Game & Watch are very unique amiibo. Because for Rob, they have the normal version, and I'm pretty sure it's only going to be in Japan. Like, the The American version is going to be the normal Rob, and the Japan Rob is going to be the Famicom version, which is the tan and red one. And what makes Mr. Game & Watch by far is the most unique amiibo, because it is 4-in-1. Because they have, like, all the amiibo they have currently are 3D objects. Mr. Game & Watch is very thin. He's 3D, but he's barely 3D. So they have, you can actually take Mr. Game & Watch off of his stand and switch him out with the hammer, the pump, and the umbrella. Next up is the Yoshi Woolly World Trio. Now, I know these have already been announced at the Nintendo Direct, and they've already been shown a lot during press conferences and stuff. But they got their U.S. release date. And they will be coming out October 16th, 2015, which is really good because that is my birthday. So I'm going to try to treat myself to some Yoshi Yarn Amiibos on my birthday. Next up is another one that I've already discussed, but when I discussed it, it was a Japan exclusive. Chibi Robo Ziplash is a new game coming to the 3DS, and I don't know anything about it, but Chibi Robo gets an amiibo. It is Chibi Robo sitting down. The base is kind of like a brick color, and he's got his socket, his plug over his head. Now, for something I did not ever expect to happen in the history of history. This isn't an amiibo. This is a frickin' Skylander. There are two amiibo / Skylanders that are there. It's an amiibo and a Skylander in one. And you have the Bowser and the Donkey Kong starter kit. They are part of the newest expansion in the Skylander world. It's called Superchargers Racing, and you get Bowser with like a Koopa airplane, and Donkey Kong gets a what looks to be like a motorcycle. Bowser is a fire element. Donkey Kong is a leaf element. These are probably going to be the first Skylanders that I ever buy. And these alone might get me into the game, because this is pretty awesome. I did not think they were ever going to combine Skylanders and Amiibo. But, hey, you got to start somewhere. And they look so much cooler than the, what the hell? They look so much cooler than the Bowser and Donkey Kong Amiibos themselves. Now, this is Bowser's third attempt at an Amiibo. And I guess what they say is true. Third time is the charm, because the Bowser Amiibo Skylander thing looks so much better than the other two. But, yeah, that is all the Amiibo so far that have been announced. If you like this video, you should hit that thumbs up button. If you dislike this video, hit that thumbs up button anyway. It's be a hipster or something like that. If you enjoy Amiibos as much as I do, you should subscribe, because I plan on making a lot more Amiibo videos, whether they are opening Amiibos, putting news about Amiibos like this one, top 10 Amiibos, anything really that I can think of that I can make a video about Amiibos, I want to do, because I love Amiibo. And when they first came out, Amiibo were the stupidest thing. I don't even use mine. I just have them to have them. Quick story about Amiibo. I worked at Toys R Us for the holiday. One of the overnight people accidentally put out Zelda and Little Mac from Wave 2 out a week early on the shelves. They put out 2 Zelda and 1 Little Mac. On accident, like they didn't mean to, I held Little Mac in my hand, asked my manager, who was fluent in video games, and I was like, isn't this not out yet? Isn't it supposed to come out like a week from now? He's like, yeah, but it's already in the system, so you gotta leave it out. And I put it back. And I didn't buy it because I didn't have a Wii U at the time, and I didn't think I was ever gonna get into the Amiibo. And then I did, and I regret putting Little Mac back because I don't think. Well, I'm eventually gonna have him, but he's not gonna be $13. Guarantee you that much. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video on the E3-BO. I'm sorry that I just said E3-BO, but it sounded cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Camp Counselor Cody, and I will see you guys in another video. Toodles.